it's Meli, and today is the second video in my three-part series of things to do leading up to your Disney College Program check-in date. So the last video was things to do when you are 60 days away, and today's video is going to be things to do when you are 30 days away from your Disney College Program check-in date. So just like last time, there is a website that Disney has that has their list of things that they suggest you do when you're this far away from your check-in date, but these are going to be things that I suggest that you start doing that aren't listed or that I want to clarify a little bit. So the first thing is to do your shopping. So what I mean by that is buying clothes if you need them. Like I needed to buy an outfit for Traditions, and then coming from the suburbs of Chicago, I only owned about one pair of shorts, so I had to go out shopping. Like here, I'll show you. It is still practically winter in May. It's freezing and rainy, so I needed to go out and do some shopping. So this is the time to do your shopping, and also for things you're thinking about bringing toiletry wise. I'm gonna buy a lot of the stuff there, but I am driving, so I figured I might as well buy a couple of the stuff here and take it with me, just so I'm not buying everything there because that'll be a huge bill. So just start shopping for clothes, for toiletries, for anything that you might bring with you, like cleaning supplies also. The second thing that you're going to want to start doing is to start packing. You don't need to pack everything right now, but definitely I would start putting things aside and start figuring out how you're going to take everything with you. So like I said, I'm driving, so I actually went to Walmart and I bought some big plastic storage bins that I'm actually going to keep with me while I'm at the DCP. So I figured I would use those to pack some stuff in because I'm going to bring them anyway. So I'm going to separate them, so I have one for the bathroom, one for like my clothes and shoes and stuff like that, and then one for like kitchen and living room stuff. So I would start figuring out how you're going to pack everything. If you're flying, I would think about logistically where you're going to put everything and how much you can bring. So I would definitely start the packing process once you hit that 30-day mark. So third, I would think about the financial side of things. So for me, I already have an account with Chase. I already have a debit card, but I opened up a savings account just so that when I get my paychecks every week, I'm going to put a little bit of it into savings, just so that I have stuff for taxes when I get back here to Illinois, and just in case, like a rainy day fund. So if you're going to plan on either opening up an account or getting a savings account, or if you're going to get checks, I would start doing that now. So fourth thing is to think about roommates. So when you hit the 21-day mark, so about 3 weeks from your program, the housing registration will open up, and that's where you get to link up with roommates, do your housing, like pick your choices for housing. And so definitely by 30 days, you're going to want to know whether you're going to go random or whether you're going to have roommates and who they're going to be, because it comes up really fast. And then on top of that, definitely start thinking about if you're going to do roommate gifts. So my roommates and I, we are going to do roommate gifts. I am going to show you a tutorial about what I make, but I'm not going to post them until I get there because I don't want to spoil the surprise for my roommates. But definitely think about if you're going to do roommate gifts, what are you going to make, and just the whole rooming situation as a whole. You should definitely start to have solidified by the time you hit 30 days. Next up is to settle any sort of medical things you need to work out before you go. So for me, I take medication daily, and every year I go to the doctor and she prescribes me enough for 1 year, and then I have to go back before I can get another one for the next year. But that happens to fall during my program. So what I've done is I have emailed my doctor, and she's given me an extension on my prescription so that I have enough to get through my DCP, and then I'll go back and see her once I get back. But that's definitely something you should figure out before you go. And also, if you want to see your primary care physician or your dentist before you go, definitely do that ahead of time. You don't want to wait until the last week to have all those appointments. And lastly is to print your onboarding pass. So like I said, the housing registration comes out about 3 weeks before your check-in date, and once you go through all of that, you'll get a boarding pass, and you have to print that out. So I would make sure to write this down somewhere, that once you complete your housing registration, to print out the onboarding pass. When you complete your new hire paperwork, you don't need to print that out. That'll come about now. It'll come about 30 days before your DCP. You'll get the new hire paperwork. You don't have to print that out, just the boarding pass that you get from your housing registration. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful for things to do when you're 30 days away from your Disney College Program. I will update one more of these videos, and it'll be things to do the week of your Disney College Program. That'll come out in a few weeks once I get there. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!